Does my beard scare you? It better scare you.
Hi guys, Ring Queen Lexa Rose here, and this is the bearded villain look. As you can tell, I was trying to look like Johnny Malloy with the beard, but I thought it worked. So this is my interpretation of the bearded villain. This look is inspired by him. Obviously, it's a lot of purples and a hint of coppery red that is the color of his phenomenally huge Viking beard. I mean, this thing like goes all the way down to his belly button. So it's a pretty impressive facial coif, I gotta admit. So I wanted to be able to get at least those colors in here, but he mostly wears purple and black, so I wanted to try and get those colors and then mix the copper, as you can tell, on my eyelids. I did white over the black liner, and then I put some silver glitter on it just to kind of like make it pop a little bit. But this, again, this look is inspired by Johnny Malloy, who was the SWA Pride champion not too long ago. Well, kind of long ago. And he's also a trainer at SWA. He's trained me and Trigger until he turned his back on us. Not happy about that, but whatever. Karma. Karma, boo-boo. It's all about karma. Ow. Okay. Forgive me. I'll explain later on in the video what happened with this hand. It's just, I think, a slight sprain or maybe carpal tunnels. I don't know if it's really carpal tunnels. I mean, I can't see how it is, but you never know. I spent like 2 hours crocheting non-stop with this hand, and yeah, the next day it just started hurting, and every time I go like that, I don't know if you can hear it. It's not doing it as much anymore, thank God, because I have this on there. But for the last 2 days before I put this on here, you know, my wrist would really start hurting, and then I kind of go like that and I hear like a clicking sound, so it kind of got me scared, hence this. But it still doesn't stop me from getting in the ring training, which I'm probably going to do today. And it didn't stop me from doing this wonderful makeup look inspired by Johnny Malloy. So if you want to see how I got this look put together, please keep watching and let's get this thing rolling. My full face off camera because I felt it was just a little bit easier for me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and I'm going to actually go into my POTC contour palette, and I'm going to go right into Lost Soul because it seems like a really good transition color. So we're just going to kind of pop that in real quick just to kind of give ourselves some space. We've got our transition shade. We're going to go right into our Urban Decay full spectrum palette, and we're going to go right into this color Faded just to kind of start building up the purple because, well, Malloy has an affinity for purple. Don't ask me. Don't ask. Don't tell. So we're going to just kind of swirl that with the same brush, and we're just going to build up the crease. So next step we're going to go into is sketch. Same palette, that color right there. And we're going to really intensify that purple crease because the lid's going to be Alchemy, which is, not Alchemy, Warning, which is like a nice coppery color, which kind of matches the color of Malloy's beard. So this is what makes it kind of different from the Phenom look, in that there's a lot of purple, but instead of the lid being white, it's going to be red to match his beard, and then the smoky eye color is going to go right there, and it's going to also be red. So I'm trying to stick with the colors here, people. So we're just going to take that color, again, sketch, load it up on the brush. Ow, sorry, I got a sprained wrist, don't ask. It's either because I spent 2 hours crocheting non-stop, or because of the new workout routine I've been doing where I have to use my wrist, but I would have expected this one to hurt just as much. So I think it was the crocheting. I mean, you go almost like 15 years, well, no, about, my son's 13 now, I would say about 13, 12 years of not crocheting to going back into crocheting, and then you go for like 2 hours straight of binge watching Orange is the New Black, and then this happens. So I don't think it's a carpal tunnels or anything. It's probably just a light sprain. But again, I kind of overdid it from crocheting. So back to the tutorial. We're gonna just kind of pop that in and intensify the pink crease. The pink crease. So here we go. We're gonna drag this a little bit towards the bridge because I want this to be a slightly dramatic look. If one thing I know about Malloy, he's got a flair for the dramatics. He may not look so dramatic, but he's dramatic. So I'm gonna go and do the other eye, and then I'll be back with the next step. Oh no. But we're gonna do the lid, and of course Malloy's beard is like a coppery orange. So we're gonna go right into warning, which is this color right here. And we're just gonna throw that all over the lid. At least a good middle portion right here. Because the thing is, I want to put the black in afterwards to kind of blend everything together. So I wanted to get this red going first. So we're going to pop that on the whole entire lid. Now that we've got a good base for the eyes, we're going to go for the inner corners. And I'm going to pick this little brush right here. It's a little fluffy, but it's angled a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. It kind of comes to one side. See? See it kind of goes off that way with the Gumby head. There you go. Call it the Gumby brush. Okay, I'm no longer calling angle brushes. They're going to be called Gumby brushes. Why? Because they got the Gumby flat top that goes that way. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go into Platonic, which is the dark black color. Just a little bit, because Urban Decay is pigmented and you don't want to like drown out all these beautiful colors. So we're just going to put them right on the corners and a little bit on the crease to kind of separate the maroonish copper and the purple. I drowned out the purple a little bit, so we're going to go back in with a fluffy brush and go right into Sketch, which I'm pretty sure I showed you guys. It's that color right there, and we're just gonna reapply a little bit to kind of bring the purple back out without taking away from the black in the corners. So we're just gonna start right here and then go in. Now that we've finally got the eye look down, we can get rid of this bake. Going right into our Tarte Creamy Powder Foundation in Medium Honey, and we're just gonna swirl that a bit and get rid of the cake. Go into our Hoola Bronzer first, and then Gumby brush, tap off the excess, and then get the contouring. All of that done, we're going to go right back into that flat brush that we used to apply our eyeshadow to our lid, and we're going to go right back into that color Warning, which is right there, and we're going to just put it right underneath the eye line. Smooth it out. So now that we've got the red underneath, we're going to just grab this flat end of the brush and go into Platonic, which is that black color, and we're just going to run it thinly underneath the lash line, like so. Without taking away from that. see it better. Better. But I'm trying here, folks. I'm trying. Bear with me. I'm the potato. Forgive me. I made myself laugh. So my eyeliner and lashes on, we're gonna just finish up the contouring. We're gonna go into Bold Spirit, and we're just gonna kind of go over the contouring that we just applied and kind of deepen it, and it kind of gives you a nice good amount. I'm gonna go into my Sweet Peach Glow Kit, and I'm gonna go into that peachy color, which kind of has the same colors and on my eyelids, so I'm just gonna go over that. For liners, because he does have black and white in his gear, we're gonna start with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and we're just gonna do the first line and then just one thing of white on top, not like an outline, but just one smooth line. I'm going to line the waterline using my Marc Jacobs Dumpler and my Beauty Blender. Just use this side. This one's obviously full of baking powder. I'm just gonna tug. So we're gonna just do a white line on top using our Urban Decay Razor Sharp in Bump, and just one quick line, nothing too fancy. It's not even gonna go like all the way from here to here. It's just gonna be a slight blend into the eyeliner. So let's get into it. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and then do it the other eye, because somehow this is a little bit uncomfortable and I want it to come out really, really nice. So a little bit better than I anticipated. So we all know what's coming next. We all know what's coming next. Glitter. And we're just gonna put it right over the white. So bear with me and my glitter loving ass. He wears white, purple, black, but I just want to add silver because I'm a glittery bitch. So, eat it, Malloy! Started off the base of the highlight using my Benefit High Beam, and I just put here, as you can see, a little on the chin, bow, which is practically non-existent, and then of course here on the cheeks. Now what I'm using is my homeboy brush, because it's got a little fluffy end, and we're gonna go right into Fortune. And see, what did I tell ya? Once you get that first layer off, bam! So let's dust this. Now you can tell my nose is snatched. Snatch it like a wig. So yummy. Right here, really quickly. Liquid highlight. Ooh, Malloy ain't glow like this. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more because you get around too much. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this off and I will be back with the final steps. We're gonna go into our Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. So we can finish everything up, and then we will get to the lips next. Final step is the lipstick, and we've got Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Vava Violet, which is this really dark purpley color, which I'm actually pretty fond of, and I do not do dark colors. It's just a matte, flat purple color. Like literally, it's just a flat purple color. So we're gonna just throw this on and finish our look. This is the look called the Bearded Villain, inspired by Johnny Malloy. As you can tell, I've kind of used my hair to make his trademark beard, which is quite long and coppery, and usually has like 4 or 5 hair ties in it. So I try to kind of emulate it, as you can tell, see, with my hair pulled in and stuff. So this is my look, or my interpretation of the Beard Villain translated into makeup. As you can tell, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I actually had fun doing it, being that I've been encountering Malloy quite a lot with my fiance Trigger. So with that being said, just catch us at your local arena, and you know, to show your support, PayPal's down below if you want to just donate $1 or $2 so I can continue doing these for you guys and buy more gear and continue wrestling and doing what I do. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, you know, anybody who loves makeup and wrestling, you know, give them a little, you know, share along. And I am the Ring Queen Lexa Rose, and this has been Wrestling with Beauty. And as Johnny Malloy would say, fear the beard.